Hello, Capricorn. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Lightworker Whit, and I am a professional tarot reader and psychic medium. And I am so excited to deliver this message to you because we are going to do a mid March check in for 2024. So, what that entails is we're going to look into how things are going, just based off of what we had in March. If you haven't watched that, please do. It's still relevant because I cover the whole month of March plus love and career. So we're just going to see how things are going, and we're also going to see what's working well, what's not working well, where to focus your energy, where to stop focusing your energy, and any lasting words from spirit. Now, please keep in mind that we do have a full moon lunar eclipse on March 25th in Libra. So I'm going to be pulling a card from my Queen of the Moon Oracle just for you, Capricorn. So I want you to stay to the end so that you can receive that message on what that full moon will be about for you. And we're going to put that right there. Okay. I'm going to put that to the side. And that, I really like doing that because that's really just going to ground our reading. That's really going to give us some guidance on like what it is you're going through and just kind of put a nice little bow on your reading. Now, please keep in mind this is a collective reading, so receive what resonates and reject what doesn't. Now, of course, if you would like a personal reading on your specific situation, all of my links are below, so you can find some time on my calendar to schedule that reading, okay? All right, and with that being said, let's get into it. So while I shuffle here, Capricorn, tell me how things are going. With you, yes. Are you talking about work right now? Probably. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. Let's see if we can bring you some clarity to what is going on, okay? Interesting. Back of the deck energy is life force energy. This is really kind of getting connected with the world, getting connected energetic. This isn't a card that typically is in the tarot. This deck has a few extra cards that are not typically within the tarot deck. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm just going to take a look here. Right. Mm. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. How things are going. Three of Cups reversed. So you're really disconnected from your friends and family. I won't be surprised if they haven't heard from you. They don't know how you're doing. You haven't really given them the time to connect and just give them an energetic check-in. Now, I'm okay with that because I have how you are, like what's going well. Sorry, I lost my words for a minute. What's going well is the Hermit. You personally need this time away right now. You need this time to kind of be with self, to kind of just go down in the depths of your soul and find your light and just see kind of like, where are you going? Like, what is it that you're really after here? Finding your own inner guidance is really what the Hermit is about. So you kind of need to be separated from your friends and family these last 2 weeks of the year, or excuse me, of March. Maybe also the end of 2024. We'll see how, we'll see when we get there. But yeah, there's a disconnect from friends and family. The Three of Cups is community. This is your community. So whether that be friends, whether that be family, you're just not really giving them updates. You're just kind of, either you're focused on work, either you're focused on your relationship, or focused on yourself. But you're just trying to figure it out right now. But in this case, I kind of feel like this is what Spirit needs you to do. Spirit needs you to kind of go within, find the answers that you seek, and that's really what the Hermit is about. Kind of going within to find that guidance with, of course, Spirit's assistance. Now, what's not going well is the Hangman, okay? And it is reversed. Now, in this deck, it's called Perspective. Look, at, first of all, this, not this card falling. It's called Perspective, but it is reversed for you. So you're having a hard time letting go of something is really what that is. You're holding on to something that you need to release and surrender to or from. And that's probably why you're trying to spend time with self. You're really just trying to navigate. You're just trying to figure out, is this worth releasing? Is this worth holding on to? This feels really on par with your monthly reading. So if you haven't watched that, I'm going to say it again, go back and watch it. I think there's some value in it. Not just saying it because it's my reading. But that's you're having a hard. Let me tell you this. Anytime that I've ever gotten the hangman in my own personal readings of like I'm reluctant to let go of something, and I'm dragging it out, I'm never happier. I'm never happier for holding on. Like nothing ever gets better. You're just prolonging the release and you're kind of torturing yourself. Now that doesn't necessarily mean letting go of something or someone means that things instantly get better, but it is necessary for whatever you're being called to next in your life's journey. Okay, so I hope that resonates. Where to focus your energy? 5 of Cups reversed. Okay, now this is quite positive in my opinion. You need to focus your energy on getting out of sadness, loss, and grief. If there's something, and I'm not really surprised to see this here, this is giving very heart chakra energy. You're really focused on, like, you need to do heart chakra energy. If there's any, like, built up hurt, I want you to do a little meditation on that. Okay, I really need to create a playlist because there's one creator in particular whose meditations I really like. So I need to create a public playlist so that when I refer these meditations, you can go and find them. But there's something you need to release. And if you've been in a space where you're kind of like down and depressed and sad and in your own quiet moments, you're just trying to go in through it, it's time to focus your energy on getting out of that, okay? Now, the exact opposite might be true for some of you. Some of you have possibly been avoiding processing the loss. Whatever it is that you lost or whatever it is that you're about to let go of, maybe you're avoiding having to process that. Where to stop focusing your energy is 10 of Pentacles. And this is where I'm going to have to pull an extra card because 10 of Pentacles is typically very positive. It is the card of abundance. It is the card of legacy. So why is Capricorn no longer focusing their energy there, Spirit? Perhaps this is family financial matters. Sometimes is what that card refers to. Now, we have 6 of Wands and a Page of Wands. This is probably a fire sign in your life. Leo, Sagittarius. What's the other one? Aries. But you know why, Capricorn? I feel like you can stop. I wanted to say stop praying for them. You can stop because they finally got it together. I'm really actually happy to receive that message. That's quite positive. I'm happy to actually receive that. So you can stop focusing your energy, or if you've been worrying about this person, they're good because this 10 of Pentacles is upright. So they're finally on track, okay? And this would be somebody young, perhaps younger than you, or somebody who is more immature than you, if they're technically older, okay? What you need to know from Spirit, we have the 4 of Cups reversed. Now, I love this imagery for this deck because as you can see, it's black and white, but there's that little bit of color right there. And this card is really looking at the glass half full. You see upright, it's like everything's black and white, but there's that little bit of color. Now, because this is a reverse for you, Capricorn, Spirit is trying to tell you to start looking at the glass half full, not half empty. Start looking at the bright side, okay? Because you've been a little bit pessimistic. That's not the right adjective. Because I really do feel like you've been trying to be a realist about the situation, but you attempting to be a realist has not served you. And that's why you're in this hermit energy, okay? Trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out how to get to that dang light. How are you going to make it up the steps? Okay? All right. That was very clear. Thank you, Spirit, for that very clear message. Now, with that being said, let's see what we have going on for you in the full moon lunar eclipse on March 25th. Now, typically with eclipses, something is eclipsing out of your life and you're able to call in new energy. So let's see what this is. I'll let you see it first. What is it? I can't see it really fully. Surrender. Hello? Why am I getting like Lion King? Surrender. Like, remember who you are, Simba. Like, isn't that what this card is giving? Like, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. It's giving that. Okay. Let's read the message. Surrender. You're going to have to surrender to something. Okay. The summary is, surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn about holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with who you are now. Stop struggling. When I tell you, Spirit, what did I just say? What did I say? You're holding on to something. It's not going to get better. It's not. The affirmation is, I let go. I surrender my struggle. I allow the universe to work through me. Yes. It took me a long time to realize that surrendering was a positive thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mean the giving up kind of surrender. I mean the, okay, it's time for me to hand this over type of surrender. For those of us who are highly independent and used to doing things quite ably on our own, admitting we need assistance or that we might indeed have to let something go for our betterment can be challenging. Letting go and surrendering admits or exposes a vulnerability or two. To surrender, we may need to show our underbelly. We may need to admit we got it wrong, made a mistake, grew a bad habit, surrounded ourselves with people that are not good for us. It can make us feel raw in our realization. Remember, this moon phase is dark and beautiful. It casts a protective shadow that allows us to be as wide open as we need to be to do our work. We reveal safely to only the divine and ourselves, and then the light returns. The companion stone is orange calcite. What a lovely stone. I don't have that one actually at all. So, Capricorn, I hope that was helpful for you. I genuinely do. I felt like that was actually a really good reading. I hope you needed this. I hope that this finds the Capricorns that it needs to find. That's the thing about, all of these different astrology readings, right? And this is kind of why I love that there's so many different readers, because we're all individuals. Now, yes, I do personally feel that there is a collective energy, and that's why sometimes when you watch readings on like all Capricorn, that they all kind of have the same theme, and that is because the divine is working through multiple readers to communicate it to the way that it needs to be received for certain individuals. Not everybody's going to vibe with my energy, but you're vibing with it. So Spirit is using me to filter this message to you, just like another reader is going to connect more with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So why did I bring that up? I actually really don't know. Okay, lost my train of thought. I thought this was a great reading, Capricorn. Again, if you want a more robust reading, head to your Capricorn reading for the month of March overall. I cover the whole month plus career and love, and also what was happening at our new moon on March 10th, if you kind of want to recap on that. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And then come back next time for all of my daily shorts. And I will be back for a longer message in April for your April forecast. Okay, Capricorn, see you next time.